Hey guys, what's up? And thank you for clicking on my video. And welcome to my video tutorial, guys. And guys, firstly, before starting the tutorial, I'm really sorry for making this video tutorial so late. Okay. And guys, in today's tutorial, we're going to be discussing one of the very important yet very amazing and fun and interesting topics in After Effects. Okay, and that is 3D layers or 3D tiles. Okay. Now, for explaining today's video, guys, instead of bringing in some video files or some JPEGs, okay, for and into the video, as in into After Effects and teaching up, using them, guys, I've actually created this text layer, okay, in which I've written plain text, and we're gonna be applying 3D effects to this layer. Now, guys, you need to understand that when you're trying to make some layers 3D, or when you're trying to apply or move them in 3D space, okay, you first need to convert a 2D layer, okay. We know one like in the start, guys, when you basically create a layer, right, that layer is just a 2D layer, okay. It can be a JPEG, it can be an image, yeah, for JPEG is an image, but it can be a Photoshop document, a JPEG, a PNG file, a TARJA, a video file, a text layer, an Illustrator file, anything, guys, anything you bring in Adobe After Effects is firstly a 2D layer, and now, guys, you need to convert it into your 3D layer, okay. So how do you do that? Now, guys, I have created this text layer, okay. I'm going to select it, and guys, if you're there, right on my extreme right hand side on my switches, you're going to be having this small little cube, okay. So just under that thing, guys, you're going to be having like a check mark, okay. So the layer on which you want your 3D, the layer, the 2D layer, uh, you know which is a 2D layer, you want to convert into a 3D layer. Put that cube check on that thing, okay. And now you'll see, guys, that my that this text file right now just gets selected in my composition, and you'll see that that now, guys, I have got three spaces. I have my three axes. I have my y-axis. If I zoom into this, you can see the three different arrows right here, guys. The green one is my y-axis, the red one, guys, is my x-axis, and the blue one, people, is my z-axis. Now, guys, mostly, okay, like what beginners do is, people, they just try to move this text around like this, okay, and they are like, that th style there is like, this text is just moving, like a 2D thing, okay. It's just not moving on a 3D basis. So how do I do that? Now, guys, when you have converted a 2D layer to a 3D layer, you need to change your your movement tool, okay. From selection tool, guys, you need to change it to the rotational tool or your unified camera tool. I'm going to use the rotation tool, okay. You can just the shortcut is plain W on your keyboard. Now you'll see, guys, that, and guys, this is like really important, because what happens is, people, this is like a good practice for the beginners, okay. So you guys can basically understand what's happening. I'm going to zoom into my in my program monitor, on my monitor in After Effects, on my composition panel, and I'm using my scroller wheel on my mouse to do that. Now, guys, you can see that if I keep my mouse on the red axis, you'll see that like my mouse pointer basically just changes to this X, okay, meaning that my, like right now, guys, if I do any changes, it is gonna happen on the X axis, okay. Now, just so you guys can see, I'm gonna zoom out of this thing so you guys can see properly, and I'm gonna go to that red axis again, and you see, guys, when I try to move it, my text layer, guys, is right now rotating on the x-axis only. So if I say take it back right now, it is gonna be moving in 3D space, okay, but only on x-axis. Now, similarly, guys, if I do it with y-axis, but remember, guys, I'm right now using my rotation tool. If I go to go to the green arrow right here, okay, which is the symbol for y-axis, if I keep my mouse pointer on it, you'll see that my mouse pointer changes to a Y, right, an alphabet Y. And if I click on it, guys, and if I try to move it, you'll see that I'm moving my text layer in 3D space right again, okay. So that's very important. Similarly, guys, the blue arrow key stands for the Z-axis, and Z-axis basically just means, guys, that that the text is coming towards you or it is going away from you. For demonstrating this, guys, I'm going to press a little bit of Control Z's so I can have it again in properly, like the way it was before. Okay, awesome. Now let's take a look, guys, at what's happening to the layer properties, okay, of my text layer. I'm gonna go to the exposure triangle. It is like closed right now. I'm gonna click on it to reveal the things. Now I'm gonna press this transform, and I'm gonna select this text layer. I'm gonna press the R key. Now as you see guys, I'm gonna press the P key guys for position. Now right here guys, you can see that my position key is right now on, right, as in it is being displayed, and you'll see that I have got only two axes, that is my my X axis and my Y axis. If I change this layer people to a 3D layer, okay, as in if I put this cube check on that layer, you'll see that it automatically changes to a very big thing, okay. Basically guys, what After Effects is doing, it is just adding one more axis to it, alright. It is the position, and you'll see guys that automatically we have got now three things: the x-axis, the y-axis, and automatically guys there's this one 0 0 which stands for z-axis. So if I try to move it, it is going away from you, and this is what I've said earlier, it is going away from you on z-axis, or it is coming towards you in the z-axis. So if I try to move it like this, it is coming towards you. This thing guys is really, really important, okay, when you're trying to create some graphic elements. Like say if you are working with Illustrator and After Effects, okay, like you're bringing lots of Illustrator files in After Effects for creating some lovely motion graphics. It can be some kind of a logo for a company, or or if you have created a logo for yourself, you can make that thing spin a lot, and basically you can apply lots of cool 3D effects on it, and really, really make it look cool guys. So it, like if you guys are YouTubers, and if you if you upload gaming videos, and if you're looking for intros, instead of going out and asking it to different channel users, if you want to go ahead and create some good 3D things, okay, you can watch my tutorial and possibly create a good intro for yourself. Okay, so that's how you do your 3D tiling. Alright, first you guys change this layer to a 3D layer, right, and then you can use the rotational tool, and your man behind that wait a sec. Oh, sorry, you can use a rotational tool right here. Actually I went to the third thing. You can use a rotation tool, or you can use your unified camera tool. Actually I was wondering where the hell did camera go. It came pan behind. Actually I was keeping my mouse pointer on the wrong tool. Okay, now let's take a look guys at keyframing, or basically meaning animation. Alright, now as you can see guys, I have actually gone ahead and 3D'd the layer right now. I'm gonna close the transformation thing, and actually I'm gonna tool it open, and I'm gonna make sure that it is right over here. Now one of the very basic things, for a good intro, like since I talked about intro, I'll just show you how do you just give you guys, my beginners or my subscribers, a basic jump start. Make sure guys that your CTI is right on the first frame, or you can press the home key on your keyboard to get it on your first frame. Then guys, what you can do is you can just play down with opacity. You can keyframe that. You can just change it to 0, all the way 0. You can just move a little bit ahead in time, and you can try to increase it a little bit, and then play with this. And actually you can just play with all these different axes, and then I'm gonna press the K key, so I'll land up on my next frame of my opacity. And I can just go ahead and play with all these different things guys, in which you want your text to slowly, and actually I'm not so fond of the Z axis right now, so I'm gonna click on my stopwatch again to delete all the keyframes from that thing. And you can just go ahead and just play with it a little bit more, and actually giving it a small tilt will not be bad. And you just go ahead and yeah guys, if you're using the rotation tool, alright, and if you just end up doing like this, you just click the rotation tool and you click somewhere else and not on your on these arrows. So what you'll be doing is that you'll be randomly moving your 3D object, or your text, or or basically whichever thing you're using, like randomly in the 3D space. So you can actually lose control of this thing very quickly, right? And as you can see guys, that I'm actually struggling with this thing. A lot of people do actually. You just go ahead and place it over here, and you'll basically have kind of like a good animation once you have perfected this thing. And you'll see that right now, see, as you can see guys, quite an interesting thing I'll say. And I'll just go to the K key right now. Wait a sec. Oops, J once again. I'm gonna press N key to shorten my workspace, and you'll just keep on playing it so it loops like that, and you'll see guys that I have quite an interesting effect right there. Yeah, just to end the effect guys, if I could possibly full the opacity, just make it a total 100%, so by the end of the video it comes up to the full thing, and it loads, and there it is. So not so great guys, but definitely I hope you guys understood the the basic concept of this thing of today's video, and hope you guys enjoyed it also. Okay, so thank you for watching my video guys. Please keep the subscribers coming. I'm really sorry guys that I really made this tutorial very late, okay, but trust me guys, I'm really sorry, and I'll be uploading lots of other tutorials also. Okay, so thank you for watching my video guys, and please subscribe. Thank you.